get the kind of help that I'm talking about, and that independent professional can say to them in good conscience that I believe you can begin to have a relationship with your mother. And at that point that he or she would say that to you, I would highly recommend that you do that in baby steps with boundaries. And if she violates that, you pull back. If she doesn't, then you take the next step. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to take that help?
I am.
I think you deserve it. I think you'll respond to it very well because I think you're highly motivated.
I am.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough? We'll leave it right there. All right, I'm going to let these guys go. Coming up, he put himself in foster care when he was just 13. People can make changes and be self-determined. Why my next guest says he had to get away from his mother at such a young age, and what he has to say about Sean Scott and Alex that could change their lives. We'll be right back.
In the 8th grade, I made a decision, and that's when I put myself into foster care. I was an all-state basketball player on the outside, but on the inside, I was broken. I am the man I am today because of a lot of the years of struggling with abandonment from my parents.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and want to watch a live taping of the Dr. Phil Show, call 323-461-PHIL. That's 323-461-7445 or visit drphil.com. Tickets are free, and I hope to see you soon. I have a special guest today who has a story that these brothers will be able to relate to. Ben Raymond is a good friend. It's Steve Harvey's son-in-law, and you all know, everybody knows Steve Harvey is one of my best friends, and I've known Ben before. We've played some games together and done some things. He's the author of a new book, Playing the Game Without a Coach. Now, Ben had such an unstable childhood that he put himself in foster care.
When I was 7 years old, I was abandoned by my parents. It caused a lot of dark days for me, a lot of hurt, a lot of anger. My mother was in hospitals with a drug addiction, and my father was running the streets as a drug dealer. I was angry, and I wanted a better life. In the 8th grade, I made a decision. Enough was enough, and that's when I put myself into foster care. I lived with 3 different families over a 4-year period, searching for love, searching for stability. I was an all-state basketball player on the outside, but on the inside, I was broken. Finally, I met a family. Mom Cap took me in.
I met Ben through my son. They were friends and they played basketball together. He came to me and he said, I've emancipated myself from my parents, and I know I could get an apartment, but I need a family. And that's all it took for me. It was an immediate yes.
I don't know what would have happened if I didn't meet Mom Cat. She saved me when I needed it most. She gave me the love and attention I needed, gave me rules and stability.
To see the change in Ben, it was metamorphosis. He went from being totally silent to being totally involved with everything in family life.
Getting a college basketball scholarship, knowing that I was going to be one of the first to graduate in my family, was something I was very proud of. I am the man I am today, the mentor, the father, because of a lot of the years of struggling with abandonment from my parents. And I don't want any child growing up without a mentor, and that's why I do what I do today. I always wanted to be successful. Sports gave me the confidence to be successful. I was a Fortune 500 high-level executive for so many years and propelled me to be the entrepreneur I am today.
I prayed so hard for a 3rd child, and it just didn't happen. In my lap drops a 6'7" guy who can bench press me. I didn't even have to do diapers. It was like meant to be. He's an awesome kid. I love him. I always will.
Well, Ben, you did do it, and you've been very successful, and I say that not just in a business sense, but in every walk in your life. And the thing that I've been concerned about with these 3, that I'm so happy to have you talk about, is that if they carry this bitterness and anger and hurt in their lives, whether they mean for it to or not,